I call those the burps, farts, and hiccups of anxiety. They just happen to us. But when you start thinking about those thoughts and trying to neutralize those thoughts and acting in advance of those thoughts and analyzing them and looking them up online and questioning them, that's a mental action. So now we just opened up Pandora's box. Anxiety just got bigger. It went from a condition where you're having these unwanted thoughts and feelings and avoiding, maybe using substances, maybe trying to avoid a situation, not showing up to a presentation, maybe staying in bed longer, doing things to not deal with it. In certain conditions, you're washing your hands extra. You're maybe doing certain things to your body. Those are behavioral actions or rituals. But now we have a whole nother space of actions or reactions. And those mental rituals are, if not as problematic, sometimes worse, because the person with lived experience with anxiety often doesn't know their mental rituals. They just think they're obsessing all day long. I hear that a lot. I obsess all day long. And I go, wait, are you obsessing all day long? Or do you have obsessions? Or are you sitting there stewing on it? Oh, you're stewing on it? That's a rumination. Yeah, that's an obsession. No, you're ruminating. You're fixated on it. You're trying to quantify it. You're trying to solve it. That's a mental action. Why? Because you're trying to diffuse the bomb. You're trying to deal with uncertainty. You can't tolerate uncertainty. You can't tolerate the distress. You're trying to solve this Rubik's Cube that's missing a puzzle piece. And so most therapists can't see that. And the person with lived experience just thinks they're just worrying all day long. And so we start separating the difference between worries and worrying, thoughts and thinking. The first one is on the house. The first one is your body doing exactly what it's supposed to do. The second one is you trying to solve a puzzle that you probably won't be able to solve. And you're going to keep doing it and dig deeper and deeper into a hole until you can't get out of it. So most of us are familiar with behavioral manifestations of coping, but mental rituals are equally as destructive and worse, hard to identify and see if you don't know what you're asking.
Anybody who's spent any time meditating will be very familiar with what you just said about the difference between thoughts and thinking, right?